that game in mind, we go into our picks segment, and we'll start with Wapakoneta at St. Mary's. But first, I think we need to review last week because somebody ran the table. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And
Todd,
that somebody would be this guy.
That would be Todd, 6-0. By the way, why 6 picks?
I don't
We're
know.
going strong with 5.
I guess when we were doing them, I didn't realize
I have to make a graphic for each pick, and you decided to keep piling picks on.
What was the big separator pick that he made?
He got Wapak over
OG was one.
And what was one of the MAC games?
Oh, St. John's and Anna.
No, it was
Cold
Water
for Sales.
For Sales,
Yeah, I took for Sales.
Yeah, I took
Cold. Those were the sales. So it's now 19-7, 19-7, and 17-9.
So see what happens.
I'm a second half guy, though. I made my adjustments.
No.
You're only 2 back.
I'm the second half guy. When the games get more important, the matchups get more defined.
I'm just trying to make myself feel better.
The kid comes to the forefront and starts taking over. Wapak St. Mary's. Doug, should be an easy pick. Who you got?
I think it'll be a close one. I think Wapakoneta wins this one. They're just too strong, and once they get the lead, they'll put you in the sleeper hold. You're not going to get the ball back.
Michael?
I have to agree. I don't think it's going to be ultra-high scoring. I think Wapakoneta will win a relatively low-scoring game by 2 scores.
I think Wapak's going to roll them. If there's a spread, I'm going with 21. I think it's a walkover for Wapak. Let's go over to Bath, Kenton Bath. I think we're all going with Kenton here from what we said earlier. Right, Doug?
Yeah, just too much offense. I don't know that Bath has the horses to try and corral it.
Mike?
Yeah, I agree. I like Kenton a lot, and let me just say I understand that Max Morrison is thinking about going to Vanderbilt, and he can do a lot worse. That's a fabulous school in a fabulous town.
Yeah, I don't know if any of his representatives will call me and ask me if he's actually thinking about somebody else, but if they do, I don't care. We'll talk Elida OG, Titans with dissension in the ranks, suspensions to deal with, spanked by Wapakoneta last week. Here comes Elida. Doug Jenkins, who you got?
Well, as you always say, I'll go with the Titans.
Yes.
Here's why. I think the OG is a deeper team than a lot of people realize. They've got a lot of star quality in the front ranks, but I think that there are guys, and I don't know the nature of all the suspensions, but there are some guys that if they're playing tonight, people are going to raise their eyebrow and say, hey, where did that guy come from? And it's going to be one of those types of games. I think it'll be close. I think Elida gives them all they can handle, but OG at home is a tough task for the Bulldogs.
Mike, who you got? Elida OG.
I generally concur with most of what Doug says, but without knowing how many guys are suspended, I think it's going to start to take its toll a little bit on Ottawa-Glandorf, and Elida smells an opportunity, and Elida can score some points. They've got a really good quarterback. I'm going to take Elida.
Yeah, this game's almost one you feel like you should get a mulligan on afterward when you find out the exact nature.
Yeah.
But I think OG's going to circle the wagons, as Chris Berman used to say about the Bills. Nobody circles the wagons like the Titans. They're going to win this game. I just got a feeling. Let's move on to the MAC. Marion Local, St. Henry. One of those classic showdowns. That's at Marion Local tonight. Most people have this thing and the MAC coming down to a couple of weeks with Marion Local and St. John's. I got to like the Flyers tonight. Mike or Doug?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. I haven't seen anything out of the Flyers that makes me think there's any question marks about them. Their biggest question mark is can they beat St. John's later down the road, like you said. So, yeah, they get this one, but it should be a good one.
Mike, who you got?
I think Marion Local's going to crush St. Henry, actually.
Right.
St. Henry struggled. They've got a lot of deficiencies. They might not even be middle of the pack, MAC, and Marion Local's right up top.
No, you're right. It's starting to develop like there's quite a separation between St. John's, Marion Local, and the rest. So we'll have to see. Last pick, our broadcast game, Sandusky at Lima Senior. And I'm going to go with the Spartans. I think they've been itching for a chance to prove that they have started to turn the program around. I think this is the good opportunity. I'm going to take the Spartans to beat the Blue Streaks at Lima Stadium.
Finally some disagreement so I can make up some games here. I think that Lima Senior will give them a good game. I question because they know they should be in this game, and people think they should be in this game. what happens when something goes wrong? Because in the past in these games, once we get into the GBC, something goes wrong and it's a mental collapse for the Spartans. And like Mike, until I see something different, that's what I've come to expect. So I'll take the Blue Streaks.
I can't disagree, frankly. Until the Spartans can prove it, I can't pick them. I have to go with Sandusky to move ahead of you in the overall picks.
I'm going on faith that the Spartans
I
are
hope you're
ready
right.
to go. I certainly hope they get it done tonight. That wraps up our pick segment and our round table. The Web Insurance Countdown to kickoff, working our way to the Spartans and Blue Streaks tonight. When we come back, we'll talk with Mark Coons from TV 44 here on 1150 WIMA.